back to a new video. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Lo, and today's video is a little different. I've never done anything like this, but I love this trend. It's been a trend for a while now on YouTube, but I've also recently seen it a lot on TikTok. So I was like, oh, I feel like this would be really interesting. So I'm doing a what I spend in a week. It's actually 6 days because I kind of messed up a little bit on the filming. So it's what I spend in 6 days in London. I want to do a quick disclaimer. Obviously, this isn't meaning to show off in any way. I know people have different budgets. I'm extremely thankful for what I do have. I basically, yeah, I just want to give that a quick disclaimer that I'm not trying to show off. I just want this to be informational in a way, and I think like anyone, obviously within your own budget, you can spend your money on what you want to spend on. You'll see in this video I prioritize certain things that other people might think is a waste of money, but again, that's my choice, and I do fine with the budget that I have. So I just wanted to make that clear. And then I also didn't include costs like my phone bill, my rent, my like actual education costs, like my actual school costs. I didn't include those things. Let me know if you guys would find it more interesting to have a more general overview. I thought that was pretty personal, so I was like, I don't know if I want to do that in the first video, but I definitely could do that in a future video if you guys want to see more. So yeah, and also this is during 6 days or a week in London in lockdown. Actually today when I'm filming this, we are out of lockdown, which is amazing. Restaurants have just reopened outdoors for outdoor dining. Stores have reopened, gyms have reopened, so I'm probably going to be spending more now because I'm actually going to be doing stuff. I'm going to be going out to dinner, be grabbing drinks with friends, maybe shopping, which I haven't been the past few weeks. So I could also do this video again in a couple of weeks about like what I spend in London when I'm actually like going out and doing a lot of stuff, because this was more just like library days, you know, general days of my life in lockdown, which you're obviously saving a bit more money. Okay, let's get into it. First day that I started tracking this was a Tuesday, and this Tuesday I was just at home doing work, working on deadlines. I'm in my exam period, so I wasn't really doing much. The only thing that I do quite a lot, which I need to be better at this because honestly it is kind of a waste of money, but it's just so convenient, and when you're like stressed in exams, I don't have time to cook or I don't want to cook, I do Uber Eats or like Deliveroo. So I ordered from Le Pain Quotidien, which is like a chain that you have all over the world, but they basically have really good like breakfast and sandwiches. But I ordered like end of the afternoon because I hadn't really had like a big lunch yet, so it was kind of like my lunch dinner. And I ordered basically a side salad and a gluten-free sandwich with salmon and ricotta. It was so good, and the total of the whole Uber delivery with service and delivery included was £13.94. So that was because well, not because, but also it would have been a bit more expensive, but I had a £5 gift certificate, so it ended up being a bit cheaper. So yeah, that was all I spent on Tuesday. So my total for Tuesday was £13.94. So for Wednesday, I spent a bit more on Wednesday. Wednesday is usually the day that I go to the library, so it was my library day. And the first thing I always do on my library day, I know people think this is a waste of money, but because I have a coffee machine at home and I make coffee at home like pretty much all the time as well, but I love, like when I get to the library, I meet a friend and we go grab a coffee first thing. It just like puts us in a good mood. It just starts our day well. We usually sit and enjoy it for a little bit. So we usually go to Gales to get coffee. The coffee is so good. We used to go to Pret, which is a bit cheaper, but honestly I think it's worth it to pay a bit more for better coffee. So it's £3 for an iced latte, what I paid. So yeah, that is the first charge of the day. Then what we also usually do when we're in the library is I usually don't bring lunch, which I know this is like a way I could save money, is to bring lunch, but it's just something fun to go out. We usually walk somewhere in South Kensington, grab food, sit outside, eat it, and then go back. It's like a treat for a study day, and because of lockdown there's not that many moments of like socializing, so this is usually what we do to socialize with friends. So today on Wednesday I got Joe and the Juice, and it was a total of £13. So I got a gluten-free sandwich and a smoothie. But yeah, that is pretty overpriced. Sometimes we get lunch at Pret, which is a lot cheaper, or other places. Joe and the Juice definitely on the bougier side, but I just, their juices and their sandwiches, I can't. And then the last thing I spent on Wednesday was actually when I was headed to the library. I have a monthly student Oyster card. I upload it monthly, and my month was done, so I needed to upload it again. It's for Zone 1 and 2. I live in Zone 1, so it works for me, and my university, most of the places I go are Zone 1 and 2. If I'm ever going anywhere outside of Zone 1 and 2, I just pay like tap and go extra. But my monthly student Oyster card is 99 pounds and 10 pence, so that is for the tube. And basically if you can show your student ID, you can get that. So that's what I got. So the total of Wednesday was 115 pounds and 10 pence. So Thursday was a more chill day. I'd finished quite a lot of deadlines. I wanted to enjoy myself, and sometimes something that I've been doing in lockdown is going for long walks and usually exploring like a new area. So I decided to go to like Chelsea, Belgravia. I've been there a few times, but like haven't seen everything obviously. And I'd seen online this really cute cafe called Cafe Kitsune, and I was like, I want to try this. I want to try their coffee. It looks so good. The food looked amazing as well. Definitely expensive. The coffee sounded so good, so I decided to order an iced latte. So this iced latte was £4, which is definitely expensive, especially for Versailles. It's not like you're getting this big of an iced latte, but it was just a vibe in Belgravia. Like, it was bougie. I was enjoying my coffee. And again, this is something that some people could judge and be like, well, you could just like make coffee at home, which I do like all the other days, but I honestly think it's a huge treat yourself moment getting coffee. So that's what I got. Then I went to Whole Foods. I did groceries at Whole Foods, and my total for groceries at Whole Foods was £30.25. So Whole Foods is definitely a more expensive grocery store. For those of you who don't know, it's like an organic grocery store. I used to live in the US and they have them like everywhere there, and I was obsessed. When I was like a child, that was like my childhood, my like teenage years. We always went to Whole Foods, so I just love Whole Foods. So I go there quite a bit. I know it's a lot more expensive than other grocery stores. I usually split my groceries by doing like half at Whole Foods, and stuff that like I feel like isn't worth it at Whole Foods I'll get at like Tesco or Sainsbury's. But yeah, it's a personal choice I make. I definitely spend more on groceries maybe than other people do because I go there, but it's so worth it. But I thought it might be interesting. I kept my receipt if you guys want to see like actually what things cost, because I can say like £30. You could be like, is that 100 items? Is that like 5 items? So let me see how many items it is. I think it's 14 items, which is honestly not even that bad. I'm just gonna go through them and tell you what everything costs. So the total was $30.25. So I got chicken breast, which is $5.59, sparkling tea, which is 99 cents, popcorn, proper popcorn, I got 2 bags for $1.19, sparkling water, I got 2-pack for $1.99, I got tuna and sweet corn salad, which was $1.50, grated mozzarella, which was $2.14, gluten-free whole grain crackers, which were $1.99, skimmed milk, which was 89 cents, iceberg salad, which was $1.50, orange juice, which was $3.79, large eggs, which were $2.80, mango, which was $3.80. Like, this is the stuff that's expensive there. They're like pre-made like juices or pre-made like fruits and stuff like that. And I got tomato salsa for $2.08. So that is what I got. Definitely like a random assortment of things now that I'm looking back. That is what I spent my money on Thursday. My Thursday total was £34.25. Then Friday was a really exciting day. I had a YouTube opportunity. I filmed something with a pretty big company. I can't really say what it is yet. It's probably gonna come out in around 6 weeks, but I was busy all day with that, so I didn't spend barely any money. But at the end, I was walking home from my shoot. I was in such a good mood. It went amazing. I was really, really happy. I was like, I'm gonna treat myself to some Prosecco to celebrate. So I stopped in Sainsbury's. I got a mini Prosecco, which was £10. So that's what I spent on Friday. Just a little mini Prosecco to celebrate my great day. Then on Saturday, I had another kind of chill day at home, doing like errands, laundry, cleaning. So I went to Tesco because I just needed a few groceries, and I was really in the mood to make like pita bread mini pizzas. So that's what I made for dinner. But my Tesco grocery haul, you can see it's a lot cheaper, was £13.80. I didn't go into the individual items because I didn't think this was as interesting as like maybe the Whole Foods one, but it was £13.80 for just a quick little grocery haul with just some snacks for the day, dinner, yeah, just some stuff I needed. Then I did laundry, and laundry is definitely relatively expensive here. So basically laundry, per laundry load, like in the washing machine, it's £3.50, which I think is quite expensive. This is a cost that I didn't have in Amsterdam. Obviously, like I had my own washer dryer like in my apartment, and obviously that costs money because you're spending like energy, you're still, you know, paying. Well, I'm paying for detergent here as well, but I just like it doesn't seem like a cost to me, and I didn't really think about it like when I would do laundry, versus here I save up my laundry for like 2 weeks, then I do like usually free loads, so a white, a colors, and a darks load. So yeah, I did 3 loads for £3.50 a load, which was £10.50 for washing, and then drying is another £2.50. So I did another 3 loads of drying, which was £7.50. So my total laundry cost was £17.50. Definitely something I've had to get used to in London. Yeah, because you're basically spending that twice a month, so that's around more than like £30 a month on doing laundry, which is like an added cost. But this is obviously different like where you live, but if you live in student accommodation, this is pretty common. This is Circuit Laundry. It's like I think the most common like student accommodation laundry service, and it can get a bit expensive. So my total for Saturday was £31.80. Then Sunday was the last day I tracked, and I basically went to the library again with friends, so it's a bit of a similar cost. I went to Gale's again. My coffee was more expensive this day, which I don't know why, because I always get the same thing. So I should probably check like when someone says, hey, like £3.50, that I'm like, yeah, no, that's correct, or wait, it was £3 last week, but it was £3.50 too, so it was more expensive than when I went on Wednesday, which is interesting. And so I got that, and then for lunch we went to Joe and the Juice again. I know I'm bad, I'm addicted, but okay, this is non-spawn, non-ad, but I'm genuinely a fan. If you get the Joe and the Juice app, if you order off of it, the next time you get a free juice. So basically I ordered off it on Wednesday, so on Saturday I got a free juice, so I ended up only spending £5.90 for my whole order. So that was really, really great, and I got a sandwich and a juice again, which was amazing. So yeah, that's my tip, I guess. Find stuff that you can get free. But yeah, that was what I spent on Sunday. Nothing else there. Today's Monday, and I'm going to be doing a huge grocery haul, but I'm not going to include it in this. I think like I didn't spend a whole lot of money on groceries because I still had a lot stocked up. Usually I can sometimes spend like £80 on a grocery run, which I don't know if that's a lot. But yeah, as you can see, I definitely spend my money more on like coffees, lunches, when things are open, like dinners, getting drinks. I'm not a huge shopper, so I don't spend a lot of money on that. Like I'll have occasions where I'll buy like 1 or 2 nice things, but I won't really. I have a lot of friends who will like order from Zara every month and spend like quite a bit of money on that. I don't really do that. That's not what I do. So yeah, definitely money on like good food, on lunches with friends, on coffees, because they just give me a little serotonin. I know it's not the best, but it just helps me. So yeah, let me know if you guys thought this was interesting. The total overall for 6 days was £214.51. That's what I spent. Again, not including like rents and like stuff like that. But yeah, that's basic. Or like gym memberships, because I wasn't working out. Gym's open again today, so now I'm using my membership again. So if you guys would want like an updated one of these in a couple of weeks with like more total costs of living in London and costs like now that we're not in lockdown, I could definitely do that. But I wanted to just give you guys a quick overview of what I spend in a week in London in lockdown. Low London lockdown. Yeah, I hope you guys found this interesting. Let me know what you thought down below. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys again soon with a new video. Bye guys.